Hey, what's up, good people? I'm QC. Welcome to a brand new Talking and Grubbing live stream. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope all y'all doing good. I'm doing good. Hope your day's been good. My day's gone good. And tonight we are here for game 4 of the NBA Finals between the Lakers and Heat. Now the Lakers lead that series 2-1. The Heat, they had an inspiring win Sunday night as Jimmy Butler went off for 20 points. Also, Tyler Hero, chipped in as well. Kelly Olynyk, he had a pretty nice game off the bench as the Heat got it done without their two best players in Goran Dragic and Bam Adebayo. So, definitely want to know what your thoughts on that on Sunday night's game here tonight. Well, before we start, excuse me. Just appreciate all y'all coming in to join me, whether you watching on YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitch. Just glad that you came here, and I greatly appreciate it. Now, what happened in game 3, excuse me, was, you know, the Lakers did not show up at all. They didn't give no effort, no energy. They looked lethargic, discombobulated, going through the motions. They just thought maybe the Heat would just let up and give up and just let them give them the game. Nah. Soon as the Heat, got to rolling, the Lakers could not stop it for anything. AD, he struggled as they constantly double teamed him throughout the game. LeBron, he had 8 turnovers, while the Lakers as a team had 20 turnovers. So Lakers definitely did not play good at all. It's like they were just out of sorts as a team. But like I said, man, Jimmy Butler was definitely the man in game 3 with his 40 points. And he also definitely got some big steals from LeBron in that fourth quarter. As the Lakers kept on trying to keep it close, but every time the Lakers would seem to inch back into the game, the Heat would answer with a run of their own. And they ultimately ended up putting the game on ice to, get this down to a 2-1 deficit here. So now we here at game 4. Question is, will the Lakers take that commanding 3-1 lead, or will the Heat tie this series at 2 games apiece tonight? We're definitely going to find out. I'm excited to see what unfolds here tonight in game 4. So definitely want y'all to come on in, join me here throughout this live stream as I give my takes throughout the game. Also give a little bit of play-by-play. And definitely want to see your comments on the game see your comments on tonight's game. What do you think both teams have to do to win? But none of these lights. I'm gonna give my keys in a little bit. Joseph 1K, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. Man, I appreciate all y'all coming here to join me, whether you on YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitch. Come on, drop drop a line here in the comments on what you got to say about tonight's game, this series so far, whatever you want to talk about as far as this game, this series, leave it all in the chat. We can talk about it. Corey Red, what time is the game? The game tips off at 9 o'clock, Corey. Yeah, I'm just doing this live stream an hour early because I want to get in, talk about the game with y'all. Want us to talk. Said thanks, bro. No problem, Corey. No problem, man. Yep. So as long as the finals are going on, every live stream starts an hour before tip off. That way I can get my thoughts in. That way I can talk to y'all. Hear what y'all got to and see what y'all got to say about the game, the series, or whatever. Now, if you watch it on Twitch, make sure you follow the channel. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe box, click the notification bell, click all so you don't miss any new videos or upcoming live streams from me. Or if you're on Facebook, make sure you like Talking and Grubbing. That's where you got to go. Just type in Talking and Grubbing and like the Facebook. Definitely would greatly appreciate that. Now, if you want to donate to the channel, you can donate. If you're watching on YouTube, you could donate via Super Chat while I'm live here tonight, or you could donate via Cash App or PayPal. Here's the Cash App cash tag. That's $ Talking and Grubbing. Now, here's the email for the PayPal. I used to post the PayPal link either in the chat during the live stream or in the comic section during the videos, but I found out it deletes after a while. Well, expires after a while, excuse me. So I figured the email would be a lot more easier. Great. Definitely would appreciate you. You can give any donation. I would greatly appreciate it. Or you can buy official Talking and Grubbing merch at teespring.com. Here's the link to the Teespring. Excuse me. Here's the link to the Teespring store right here. And also, from now until November 30th, I'm offering $15 off your purchase. So you can type in this promo code to get the $15 off. That's TNG Fall. Also, I'm offering 20% off, 10% off, 20% off, and free shipping off your purchase. Here's the promo code for the 10% off. You type in merch. Make sure you replace the E with the number 3. There's the 20% off promo code TNG 2020, and here's the free shipping promo code. That's the free ship 20. All right, y'all. Now, like I said, the Lakers did not show up Sunday night in game 3. Tonight, they gotta show up here because this Heat team, they're feeling good about them sweat sales. Man, as y'all saw in game 3, they had mad swag as they kept on building up that lead. Tyler Hero was doing the mean mug, and he hasn't mean mugged anybody, but when he hit that shot, he got his mean mug on. Jimmy Butler, when he hit that shot to really put the game out of reach for the Lakers, he was yelling, they're in trouble to the Heat bench. So the Heat swag is on 10 right now after game 3. They still feel that they can win this series. So the Lakers definitely got to bring their A game tonight, because if they don't, they're going to be looking at a 2-2 tie and a best of 3 series. So Lakers definitely cannot play around. Also, I noticed in game 3 that the Heat constantly kept on running the zone defense on the Lakers practically all night. and the Lakers could not get out of their own way to, make room for themselves to score or to get others involved. You know, the Heat just executed that zone defense to just perfection. And you definitely got to tip your hat to them on that. Definitely got to tip your hat to them. Now, you know, some people, well, I'm about to get into my keys. Well, let me get into my keys to the game first for the Lakers. Then I'm going to get into some other thoughts I've had, well, that I've been having the last couple of days. But tonight, the key for the Lakers is aggressiveness and intensity. They gotta bring it from the opening tip. They cannot play around. They can't go through the motions here in this game 4. They gotta have the intensity. And in the first 2 games, they had mad intensity, great focus. But in game 3, they didn't have any of that. They just looked like they were just hanging out, going through the motions. Yeah, I'm glad it's not lagging. Wish, thank you, man. How you doing? Finally, it's not lagging. Yes. Knock on wood that it stays that way for the rest of the night. But Wish, how are you, man? Thanks for joining me. But the Lakers definitely have to bring the intensity from the tip, like I said, from the opening tip. They cannot go through the motions. They just can't get lackadaisical and just think that their talent is just going to beat this Heat team. They got to earn it. They got to work. They got to put the work in for it. The Heat are, this Heat team is not going to handle the victory. They got to take the game from them. Because, like I said, the Heat definitely have mad swag now. They feel their swag is just on 10 right now after game 3. They definitely feel like that they can really either get back, they can win this series or at least get back in this series and make it competitive than what a lot of people think they can. You know, and also throughout the playoffs, a lot of guys for the Heat have stepped up in various moments. The rookie Nunn, he's stepped up in some key moments. Hero, also Olynyk, he's knocked down some shots. Crowder, he's provided some good perimeter defense, and he's knocked down some threes. I mean, he's not the best 3-point shooter in the world, but he's definitely become definitely a proficient one. Right, just had to let people know I'm live right now. Also, the Lakers. Now, what I noticed was in game 4, they kind of went up. Now they started game 3, excuse me. Game 3, they started with the scoring from the points in the paint. After a while, they went away from that. It seemed like they settled for more perimeter shots. That's got to change in game 4. They gotta get inside the paint more in game 4, just like they did in games 1 and 2. They gotta win the paint, the battle of points in the paint. They have to. I mean, you got a lot of dudes that can go to the hole in LeBron, AD, Dwight Howard, Rondo. You got too many guys that can drive to the hole and score. So the Lakers got to win the paint point battle because they definitely went away from it after that first quarter in Game 3. Also, they gotta contain Jimmy Butler. Definitely gotta contain Butler. So I think the Lakers defense should definitely run more double teams at them in this game tonight. Also, maybe put AD on them a little bit more. For the most part of this series, Butler has been guarded by AD. But I think he might need to guard him a little bit more in this game. Also, Lakers role players have to step up. It's going to have to be a collective effort, whether it's guys like Markieff Morris, Danny Green, KCP, Kuzma, Caruso. The only one that's been consistent as far as the role players in these first two in these finals has been Rondo. But a lot of the other guys, they've been hit or miss. So they definitely got to step up. Now, the Lakers bench did pretty good in Game 3, but the other starters that's around LeBron and AD, they didn't have too much good. They didn't do pretty good. They didn't do good. Matter of fact, they were pretty much non-existent in Game 3. It's like they weren't aggressive. They were getting beat defensively.
Will know how this event reached around the world. Tormenting.
Man, sorry about that. I'm gonna get my Hulu Plus for that. My apologies. All right, so definitely want to know what's y'all thoughts on this game for tonight. What do you think both teams need to do in order to get a victory? What do the Lakers need to do to take that commanding 3-1 lead? Or what do the Heat need to do to tie this series up at 2 games apiece? Leave your comments in the chat. Definitely want to read what all y'all got to say. All right, now another thing the Lakers need to do, definitely got to crash the boards. They were out rebounded by the Heat in Game 4 as it seemed like the Heat used their quickness and athleticism to get a lot of those rebounds, especially the offensive rebounds. And the Heat just definitely played like that they wanted it more than the Lakers. But when you got great rebounders such as AD, LeBron, Howard, And I'm even gonna throw in JaVale McGee because he might see some minutes here tonight. You cannot get rebounded by the smaller guys on the Heat. You can't. You're the bigger team. You should not be getting out rebounded by Miami. Not at all. That should not. That's the part of intensity that I'm talking about. That's definitely the part of intensity that I'm talking about. So Lakers definitely have to play like that they really want this game tonight. Because if they don't, then the Heat are definitely gonna take this game and tie this series up at 2 games apiece. And you're down to a best of 3. All right. So what are y'all thoughts on tonight's game? Leave your comments in the chat. And also, excuse me. Also, if necessary for Frank Vogel, he may have to go into his bench a little deeper. Now, we saw J.R. Smith get a few minutes here in game 3. Maybe you'll have to do that or go to JaVale McGee. I'm surprised JaVale McGee hasn't gotten any time in this series. So maybe you go to him. I mean, come on. This man knows what it's like to be in the finals. He's got 2 NBA championship rings. Maybe he could be that enforcer when you gotta sit Dwight Howard down instead of just constantly playing AD all those minutes. So maybe that's something Frank Vogel should consider in this game tonight. Give him McGee more minutes. All right, so what are y'all thoughts on tonight's game? Leave your comments in the chat. You can talk about who you think will win. What are your keys to the game for the Lakers and the Heat? I'm definitely open to discussion. Just put it all in the chat. I'm seeing some of y'all here in the live stream, but don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to drop something in the chat. No, but pure conversation. That's all it is. Yep, yep, yep. Now, excuse me. Now, also another thing for the Lakers, they gotta have the ball movement. Definitely noticed the Lakers offense being stagnant throughout game three, especially in that fourth quarter. That's what led to those turnovers. That's what led to a lot of those turnovers, being stagnant offensively. They got to get rid of the ball quicker. Also, they definitely got to run their offense more quicker. So that way the Heat defense can't sit on them. Now, about to give you my keys for the Heat in tonight's game. For Miami, it all ends and starts with Jimmy Butler. He's definitely got to be aggressive early and often, just like he was in game three, excuse me. But stop saying game four because there might be some Lakers fans that come on here saying, "Oh, QC, you burning brick, you jinxing. You saying the Heat gonna win." That's not the case. That's not the case at all. But Jimmy Butler's had definitely has to be aggressive early and often in this game. Also, he's definitely got to get some help. You need guys like Duncan Robinson, who also had a pretty nice game in game three. Tyler Hero, Jay Crowder, they all have to step up. Miles Leonard, who had a better game three. He has to step up again and be a factor. I'm not asking him to go off and say um 20 points or anything like that, but he's just got to be a factor. Because if he's not, then I definitely think that would be an advantage for the Lakers. Also, the Heat got to keep that ball movement going, just like they did in the last game. You know, they got to pass up good shots for great shots. Excuse me. Also, definitely got to win the rebounding battle like they did in game three. Also, the shooters like Hero, Robinson, and even Crowder, they got to be ready to hit wide open shots once the ball comes to them. And that's another thing I forgot to add for the Lakers. The Lakers have to defend the 3-point line. They got to do a better job of closing out on the perimeter. They cannot leave guys wide open. They can't double team the guy inside the in the paint and leave the guy at the 3-point line wide open for a three, or cutting inside to get to the hole and slamming it down or laying it up and in. Also, the Heat definitely need to do a good job of executing their dribble penetration. When they do that, they're hard to stop. That gets guys open inside, like a excuse me, like Butler slash into the hole. Same with Hero. as well as many other Heat players. All right, so what are y'all thoughts on tonight's game? Definitely want to read your thoughts. Leave them here in the chat. Put them in the chat. Very interested to see what are y'all thoughts heading into tonight's game. Or if you want to predict who wins tonight's game, you could talk about it in the chat. Whether you're on Twitch, Facebook Live, YouTube, you could definitely leave your comments in the chat. Love to read all your comments in the chat. Just to get your thoughts on tonight's game.
A month for a year. The availability in the area. Call 877 only ATT.
My apologies about that.
He's a special person.
It's a beautiful night at the ESPN Wonderland Sports Complex. The Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. LeBron James said in Game 3 he wasn't his individual best, but that he focused in on the job at hand. That job includes bouncing back from a Game 3 loss against the Heat, who rose from an 0-2 deficit fresh out of the ashes behind their fearless leader, Jimmy Butler. Game 4 will either leave the Lakers needing one or the Heat evening the score.
I've been there back against the ropes, against the wall. You're underestimating a person's conviction. I'm ready for this, especially.
All right. Now, also another thing the Heat need to do, they definitely got to find a way to win the bench battle. Y'all excuse me for a moment. My apologies, good people. I had to take a call about a personal matter. So now I'm back. But, you know, if the Lakers really want to send a message and show that they're the better team, that they're the more dominant team, they have to take care of business here tonight in game 4 against Miami. You know, because if they don't, a lot of people are definitely gonna question if they are mentally ready to be mentally enough to be champions. Now, I just received news that Bam Adebayo is going to play after missing games 2 and 3. No, excuse me, missing game 3. My mistake. No, 2 and 3. Sorry, but he will play tonight. But Goran Dragic is still going to be inactive tonight due to that tearing his left foot. So that's definitely some good news for the Heat as they get their big man back, their best big man. So this matchup has definitely gotten a little more interesting. So AD's definitely gonna have to take care of Bam. He's definitely gonna have to contain him because after Bam watched his team win game 3 without him, his swag is on 10 right now. So AD's definitely got to do a good job of containing them.
Delivery fees for all Black-owned businesses through the end of 2020. Now, let's check out tonight's keys to the game, brought to you by Kia.
So for the Heat, Bam's definitely got to come up big on the rebounding as well as the defense. He's got to be that man in the middle. He definitely has to win his matchup with AD. So what are y'all thoughts on tonight's game? Leave your comments in the chat. I'm sorry. Wait a minute, y'all. I gotta step out for a moment again. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Don't go away. My apologies again, y'all. About to get into this game, at least within the next over the next 15 minutes. And also, y'all, I got an announcement to make. Friday is gonna be the premiere of my new podcast, Unadulterated. It'll be on anchor.fm, or you can listen to it on various podcasting platforms such as Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Matter of fact, let me give y'all the link to the Unadulterated podcast. Let me give y'all the platform. Now, definitely had thought about, I definitely tried to start it a year ago, but I definitely wasn't feeling it at that time. And I just didn't feel it was right. So decided to go back to the drawing board and rebrand and decided to come up with this. So give y'all the link so y'all know where to go. I'm just finishing up my first episode. So I'm about to, put the finishing touches on it so I can get it sent over here and y'all can listen to it Friday night. And also either look out for a preview of my first episode of the podcast either later on tonight or early tomorrow to these NBA finals. Now, a lot of people know that the ratings for these NBA finals are slow. Now, a lot of people feel that, a lot of people had their reasons. Some people feel that it's too much LeBron, people trying to shove LeBron down everyone's throat. Some people feel the play in the bubble hasn't been good. The quote unquote Patriots, they feel that it's because of the protests that the ratings are down. It's just a lot of things. So I want y'all thoughts on that. Why do y'all think the ratings are down right now? All right, so I'm about to give y'all the link to the Unadulterated podcast on anchor.fm. There it is. So there's the Unadulterated podcast. So definitely can't wait for y'all to listen to it. Like I said, putting the finishing touches on it. And I'm going to drop a little preview on my channel either tonight or tomorrow. So y'all be on the lookout for that. So y'all know what the first episode will be about. Just dropping a little teaser. To let you know what unadulterated is going to be, what the unadulterated podcast is going to be all about. Like I said, it premieres Friday. I'm going to be dropping new episodes every Thursday. All right, we're together here. So, what are y'all thoughts on tonight's game? Who do you think will win? Do you think the Lakers will take the commanding 3-1 lead, 3-1 lead, or will the Heat tie the series at 2 games apiece? Leave your predictions in the chat. Who do you think will win tonight's game? If you want to know who you got for tonight's game, leave your comments in the chat. As we are getting closer to the start of game 4. All right, now for me, definitely think it's going to be another hard fought game. It's going to be close. You know, definitely don't expect a blowout because these teams are well coached. Both teams are definitely talented. But I'm gonna say that the Lakers will bounce back here tonight. So that's my prediction. The Lakers will bounce back. They'll win a close one. They'll go up 3-1. So what are y'all thoughts? Who do you have for winning this game tonight? Leave the predictions here in the chat. Whether you're on Twitch, Facebook Live, or YouTube, definitely want to see your thoughts. I mean, see your predictions.
All right, well, here's what we know for sure. At the end of this game, the Heat will either have tied the bad boy up or the Lakers will be up 3-1. Put that in your decanter, as Jay will just.
All right, tonight I'm about to get into some dinner here. So I got broccoli and pork chop. Hope y'all can see that. So that's what I'm grubbing on here. As we're getting closer to the start of the game here.
Pixar film Full, which will debut on November 20th. They're going to take you through the journey of the NBA.
Nichols with us as well. Welcome to Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Miami Heat back in the series. Jimmy Butler put his team on his back and carried every seed. What did you like most of it? Everything. Because he absolutely did everything on the floor. Put together an historic basketball game, a complete game. Making plays out offensively and also making plays for his teammates. Was so good, matter of fact, that he had the Lakers defense see him go. The ability to get his spot and tough shots. Time and time again, no matter who was defending him. Different guy, same goes. The ability to fade away, eliminating good defense and good contest. And then try to make a stronger guy on the one that going in this league. Forget about trying to contain him. Outstanding dog all night long. He's got to do the same thing. Think about it. 74 out of the 88 points in this series that he scored has either been from the paint or from the free throw line. He's got to.
Like I mentioned earlier, was he's got had a slow game one, 8 points,
rebounds.
And that's another thing. They definitely got to limit Jimmy Butler from getting to the free throw line.
Against this long front line of the Lakers. He knows how to play offense. He can shoot the three, he can pass, and he moves the ball. He has played very well these last two games. Now the interesting part, the Lakers' response. They were very disappointed in their performance in Game 3. Now, in games like this, you look to your star. So tonight's Domino's pregame HQ question is, what do you want to see from James and Anthony Davis? Dominance from minute 1 through minute 48. That passion and persistence that sets a tone that you know they're there to win. Here, David is the steal and then pound the smaller heat on the backboard. He can do this in dominant fashion. And LeBron James.
That's another thing. LeBron and AD definitely have to dominate this game tonight. Make sure I ain't got nothing on my shirt. All right, we're getting closer to tip off. So who do you have winning this game tonight? Me, I got the Lakers. Or, matter of fact, I'm gonna do something different. Press 1 if you got the Lakers. Press 2 if you got the Heat. What's going on, Hades? How you doing? I'm grubbing on some broccoli and pork chops. I just ate the broccoli. Now I'm on to the pork chops. So, Hades, who you have for the game tonight? You got the Lakers or the Heat? All right, we are getting a lot. We're about 5 minutes away from opening tip. Of game 4. All right.
Last few days, they're still talking about. Let's see, game 3. Attacking. 3 now. An NBA Finals game. 3. And points.
Wow, that's amazing by Butler. He had 40 points and he didn't even attempt the three. All right, the Lakers, their starting lineup is KCP, Danny Green, LeBron, AD, and Dwight Howard. Same starting 5. And for the Heat, they have Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, Jay Crowder, and Bam Adebayo, who's coming back after missing the last 2 games. Tyler Hero is filling in for Goran Dragic. All right, both teams are at center court, waiting for the ball to be thrown up in the air so we can get this game underway. Howard and Adebayo standing in the jump circle. All right, Howard wins the tip, and the Lakers start with the ball. LeBron with it, brings it up the court. Jimmy Butler on him, gives it to AD. AD misses the jumper, but Dwight Howard couldn't secure the offensive board. Here come the Heat. And Adebayo gets all the way to the lane, lays it up and in, and the Heat score the first 2 points. Lakers with the ball, LeBron with it. Gives it to AD, and AD throws the hammer down. We're tied at 2 apiece. Haiti said, let me go grab some cauliflower. Got the Lakers tonight. Okay. All right, the Heat with the ball. Hero with it. Gets it to Robinson. Gets it to Butler. Back to Robinson. Butler and Hero. Couldn't get it off in time. The Heat will be called for a 24-second violation. The Lakers will get the ball. All right, the Lakers turn it over. Hero misses the three, but Adebayo tips it back out. And Robinson misses the shot. Howard with the rebound. LeBron with the ball. Gives it to Danny Green. Gives it to KCP. Back to Green. They're fronting Howard in the post. Back to LeBron, but there's an offensive foul on Dwight Howard. Right, Miami with the ball. Butler with it. Gets into Adebayo. While Adebayo goes inside, misses the layup. AD with the rebound. Dwight Howard's fronted in the post. Crowder swipes it, but LeBron gets it back. And KCP gets the three to go. 5-2 Lakers. Yeah, the Lakers definitely need to knock down that perimeter shots. Heat with the ball. They get it into Butler. Jimmy Butler drives inside and gets the layup to go. Count it and the foul. As Dwight Howard's called for the foul, now Butler has a chance to complete the three-point play. Butler completes the three-point play, and we're tied at 5 apiece. Adebayo steals the ball, but he stepped on the sideline, so the Lakers will keep it. Lakers were very fortunate there. All right, Lakers with the ball, and the Heat get whistle for a foul away from the ball. KCP gets inside for the layup. 7-6 Lakers. Robinson tried to sneak it inside. Wow, Robinson with the reverse. Man, that was a sweet move by Duncan Robinson. And we're tied at 7 apiece. Lakers with the ball. No, excuse me, Hero. Lakers with the ball. AD can't get the jumper to go. Hero with the rebound. KCP pokes it out of bounds. Still Heat ball. Wow, Duncan Robinson hits the three, and the Heat go up 10-7. They get it into KCP. KCP gets it into AD. AD in the post. He's double team, triple team. LeBron kicks it out to KCP. KCP knocks down the three. We're tied at 10 apiece. Lakers definitely needed that one. Like I said, the Lakers, they got to knock down their perimeter shots here tonight if they want to win this game. Nazzo, what's up, man? How you doing? That's right. got to play strong. Wow. AD almost got the ball stripped. LeBron got it into Howard for the lob, but he couldn't finish. Hero with the floater, and it rattles in. Said bro playing weak. And Hades, you said who you got? I said I got the Lakers tonight. All right, so the Heat lead 12-10. Lakers call timeout to talk things over. But the pace right now definitely is with the Heat. This is the type of pace they want to play. They want to play. You know, they want to grind this out. They want a more slow pace game. Because that way they can control the tempo.
Apartments.com. Popular place to find a place.
Dad, come play some ball. How about Dad? Don't let your dad do this. Dad, why are you doing this? What are you doing? I'm doing this. Big switch. Yes, I do. Like there's no place to sleep on.
As you said, KCP definitely doing good. Yeah, he's knocked down his first 2 3-pointers. Lakers definitely are going to need that from him. As a matter of fact, the Lakers definitely are going to need to knock down their perimeter shots, especially with guys like KCP, Danny Green, and a few others open. The Lakers also got to take care of the ball, as they've already started out with a couple of turnovers.
Video coverage provided by Good. Because Ford was injury. In the court. By Burger King, Mark Jackson. Bam, looking good early in this ball game in transition to finish. On the defensive end, taking the challenge of defending Anthony Davis to make it life tough. Offense, defense. Man, back on the floor. Making it different. Adding. And then competitive. Here he is back. Crystal. That game against the Celtics, they sealed the deal. Picking up the floor.
Wow, the Lakers with 5 turnovers already here in the first quarter. LeBron with the ball. gives it to Danny Green, and Danny Green rattles in the three. So the Lakers lead 13-12. So far the Lakers are 3 of 3 from 3-point range, while the Heat are 1 of 3 from 3. Butler double team. Robinson, LeBron steals it and throws the hammer down, knocking Robinson out of the way. 15-12 Lakers. That was a smart move right there, double teaming Butler. Robinson goes inside, lays it up and in. 15-14, Miami. I mean, Lakers. Lakers by 1. Hey, you said all right, LBJ. As the Lakers missed the shot, 80 like the dunk LeBron did. As the Heat tried to get a three in transition, they couldn't knock it down. Here come the Lakers. Howard gets fouled. Man, he knocked Hero out the way. As Hero tried to try to get an Oscar for best flop job, best acting job for a charge. But he didn't get the call. LeBron takes a breather. KCP can't get the shot to go. Here comes the Heat. None with the shot, can't get it to go. AD with the rebound. They give it to Rondo. Rondo tries to go inside, can't get it to go. Wow. Hero couldn't get the layup to go because AD was right on him. Lakers get the ball. KCP with it. Gets it into AD. And AD gets the layup to go. 17-14 Lakers. That was some good defense by AD right there to alter Hero's shot. Wow. Kelly Olynyk is blocked. And the Heat are called for the foul. That's against Olynyk. That was a good job of getting into the Hero's airspace to make sure he did not get that layup off. Rondo with the ball. Gets it to Kuzma. And Kuzma gets the step back jumper to go. 19-14 Lakers. Lakers are definitely doing nice on the perimeter shot so far. Jimmy Butler gets the turnaround jumper to go. 19-16 Lakers by 3. Lakers with the ball. Rondo gets the jumper to go. 21-16 Lakers. Wow. Butler gets another pull-up jumper to go. 21-18. You gotta stay on Jimmy Butler. You can't let him just have an open pull-up jumper like that. He's too good. Lakers missed the layup as the Lakers tried to get into the lane for the steal. Just couldn't hold on. So stay Heat ball. And timeout is called. The Lakers are doing solid defensively, but they definitely got to do a better job on Butler. Because he's starting to get into a little rhythm here early on in this game. And you definitely don't want that to happen. Because once he gets going, he is hard to stop. So he definitely got to do a better job on Butler. Ooh, definitely needs that water. I was super thirsty. So, what are y'all thoughts on this first quarter so far? Leave your comments in the chat. Hades, you asked me NBA or male soccer players. Who has the best flops? Oh, NBA players, bar none. They can definitely sell a charge. 80s, they do a good job of selling a charge. Like I said, some of these dudes, after they're done with the NBA, some of them definitely got a call to go into acting. Some of them definitely need to think about acting because some of them sure give a performance when somebody runs into them. They act like that they got hit by a tank. So they definitely need to consider acting after they're done playing in the NBA. All right, the Heat will get the ball out of this timeout. Hero inbounds to Butler. Butler gives it back to Hero. Back to Leonard. Hero with the three. Can't get it to go. AD with the rebound. Gives it to KCP. I mean to Rondo. AD gives it to Rondo. Back to AD. Back to Rondo. No, excuse me. That was Kuzma. They got it into AD and ball sailed out of bounds. They tried to give it to AD inside. Heat with the ball. And Jimmy Butler with the runner. And it's 21-20. The Heat within one. And Jimmy Butler's 4 for 4 from the field here in this first quarter. Laker pass deflected out of bounds. So it'll stay with the Lakers as LeBron comes back into the game. Like I said, the Lakers definitely got to do something about Butler. He's starting to feel it here in this early going. Now Andre Iguodala is in the game. James goes inside. He gets fouled as he's bumped by Kelly Olynyk. First free throw rolls off the rim for LeBron. Bam comes back into the game. LeBron splits the pair 22-20. Lakers by 2. And you got to hit your free throws and get the Lakers. Butler with the ball. Gives it to Adebayo. And Adebayo gets whistled for the offensive foul, and the Lakers will get the ball back. Yes, Adebayo pushed AD out the way. So 9 times out of 10, when a player does that, they're going to get called for that every time. KCP being tended to by the Lakers medical staff. Rondo gives it in AD. AD gives it to Caruso. Caruso gives it to LeBron. LeBron tried to lob it to AD, but Iguodala breaks up the pass. The Heat get the steal. Iguodala almost had the ball stripped by Rondo. He couldn't get the jumper to go. Lakers with the ball. Rondo with it. Gives it to AD. AD gives it to Kuzma. And Kuzma knocks down the 3. Kyle Kuzma from downtown. 25-20 Lakers. With 40 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. None can't get the jumper to go. Lakers with the rebound. They give it to AD. AD to Caruso. Wow, Caruso drives inside, gets the layup to go. 27-20 Lakers. Pretty move to the basket by Caruso right there. The Heat with the ball. They'll try to hold it for the final shot of the quarter. And Jimmy Butler hits the jumper at the buzzer. And the Lakers lead 27-22 after 1. So definitely a highly contested first quarter here between these two teams. Now the Lakers, they definitely started out sluggish as they had those 6 turnovers. No, 8 turnovers. My mistake to start the game, but they cleaned those up and definitely did a pretty solid job defensively here in the first quarter. But they still need to find a way to contain Butler because Butler is already hot to start this game. You know, he's still feeling that swag from game 3. So they definitely got to stay with him, find ways to get into his space so he doesn't have those open jumpers and those opening drives to the lane. Y'all excuse me for a moment. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. Now, they're doing a solid job on the role players. You know, Dragic. I mean, about to say Dragic. My mistake. Hero. He's been quiet so far. So has Duncan. So has Leonard. You haven't heard too much from him, but you definitely can't sleep on dudes like Robinson and Hero. They could definitely light it up from three at any given moment. So they definitely gotta stay on them.
Frank, as a coach, do you focus more on the fact that those turnovers are creeping up again for your guys, or the fact that they do seem to be better than defensively?
Glad because I misspelled something. Glad I caught that. All right, second quarter. The Heat with the ball. Duncan Robinson is fouled on the 3-point attempt, and now he'll step to the line for 3 free throws as AD is out of the game. KS Robinson hits the first. Okay, Marquise Morris is in the game for the Lakers as Robinson knocks down the second. All right, Robinson knocks down all 3 free throws, and it's 27-25 Lakers. The Lakers bench has to definitely step up here and try to increase this lead. Rondo with the ball. Gives it to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. Out to Morris. LeBron goes inside for the layup, misses. Miami with the rebound. They have a chance to take the lead. Crowder gives it to Iguodala. Back to Crowder. Nunn gets it into Adebayo. Nunn. Sorry, my mistake. Nunn gets it. Nunn hits the three. 28-27 Miami. Rondo with the ball. Gives it to Caruso. Caruso gives it to LeBron. LeBron jab step. Can't get the jumper to go. Rondo saves it, gives the rebound. Kuzma can't get the three to go. Crowder with the rebound. He gets it to Adebayo. And Adebayo gets the runner to go, the floater to go. 30-27 Miami. Rondo with the ball. Gives it to LeBron. Gives it to Morris. And gets it into Caruso. Caruso with the layup. 30-29 Heat. They give Robinson. Wow. Iguodala gets the 3-pointer to go. 33-29 Miami by 4. The Lakers call timeout to talk it over. So the Heat come out in the second quarter with a little burst of their own. They lead by 4. as the Lakers have started this second quarter just not in sync, not focused, just discombobulated. It's too much it's too much hero ball right now with the Lakers. They're not passing the ball, they're not getting to their offensive sets quickly. And on the flip side, the Heat are just moving and grooving and getting into their sets quickly. And they're doing a good job with their ball movement, just finding the open man. So, what are y'all thoughts? Definitely anxious to see your comments here in the chat. What do you think about the start of this second quarter? What do you think of what the Lakers need to do to change to turn it around? But also, you got to give credit to the Heat defensively, as they're definitely getting into the passing lanes. They're definitely doing a good job inside of the paint, not allowing anything easy. So definitely want to know, what are y'all thoughts? And this is the crazy part. The Heat are running more man-to-man defense right now in this game. All right, Lakers with the ball out of the timeout. LeBron with it, gets it into Caruso. Caruso can't get the layup to go. Robinson with the rebound. Down the floor, Miami. And Caruso gets hit with the T. So the Heat will shoot a technical free throw, and it'll be Hero. No, excuse me, Robinson. Robinson hits the free throw, 34-29, Miami. As Caruso felt he got fouled by Robinson, which he didn't, but hey, he has a right to plead his case. Iguodala gets it into Crowder. Crowder gets it into Butler. I mean, Adebayo. And the Heat misses the three, but they get the offensive board, and Crowder cannot hit the three. Rebound Lakers. They get it to LeBron. LeBron goes inside, gets the and one. Now he has a chance to complete the 3-point play. Okay, Bash, you telling Corey Red the game is on right now. Okay, LeBron will try to complete the 3-point play. And he does. 34-32, Lakers back within 2. And Adebayo gets the and 1 to go. He has a chance to complete the 3-point play. As the foul is called on Morris. Bam can't complete the 3-point play, but the Heat lead 36-32. LeBron with the ball. LeBron leaps inside, throws it down, throws the hammer down, 36-34. Miami, 2-point game. Danny Green on Duncan Robinson. Jimmy Butler gets inside, misses it. Adebayo there with the putback. 38-34. Miami. Nice board by Adebayo. He was Johnny on the spot. Marcus Morris is going to take the 3. Rattles in and out. The Heat with the rebound. Adebayo gets inside once again. Doesn't get the shot to go, but he'll step to the line for 2 free throws. And there were 2 Lakers right there, and they could not box out Adebayo to get that offensive board, to get that rebound. That's just crazy. Matter of fact, it's just straight ridiculous. Adebayo's at the free throw line. He misses the first. Adebayo gets the second one to roll in. 39-34 Miami. Lakers with the ball. They get it into Danny Green. He gives it to Caruso. Back to LeBron. Wow, LeBron lost it on the dribble. Here come the Heat down the floor. Robinson puts up the 3, can't get it to go. Lakers with the rebound. LeBron with it, goes down the court. Butler and Crowder converge on LeBron inside. They knock it out of bounds, so the Heat will keep it. Adebayo sits down. LeBron with the ball. Gives it to Green. Green can't get the 3 to go. As AD went for the loose ball, and the Heat are going to be called for the loose ball foul here. And that's on Iguodala. That's his first foul. LeBron with the ball. Gets it inside the AD. No, will try to get inside the AD, but turns it over. Heat get the ball back. And the Lakers have had a lot of turnovers here in this first half. That's the main reason why they're down right now. And the Heat turned it over on the other end. So the Lakers will get the ball back. Rondo brings the ball up. Gets it into Morris. Back to Rondo. Back to Morris. Morris gets the pass to AD. AD throws the hammer down. 36-39. 39-36 Miami. All right, Danny Green poked the ball away from Olynyk. Olynyk had to go all the way in the backcourt to get it. As Robinson misses the three. Rebound Lakers. Danny Green gets the ball to him. He can't hit the three. But Markieff Morris is there to hit the three, and we're tied at 39. Eric Spoelstra calls a timeout to talk it over as the game is tied at 39 apiece. So now the Lakers have come back to tie the game. And that's pretty amazing, despite the fact that they've had all these turnovers so far in the first half, that they're still in this game. So what are y'all thoughts on this game so far? Leave your comments here in the chat. So when none of these lights. Yeah, but for the Lakers, they really want to get control of this game, they gotta cut out the turnovers. They have to cut down on the turnovers. Lakers are definitely, the Heat are definitely applying some real good ball pressure here in this game so far. All right, out of the timeout, Iguodala brings the ball up, gives it to Butler. Butler with the step back jumper, can't get it to go. Rebound, Rondo gives it to KCP. KCP misses the three. Miami with the rebound. Hero gets it into Iguodala. And Butler gets it blocked by AD, but Jimmy Butler is fouled and he'll head to the free throw line. As AD is called for his first. Butler hits the first. Butler gets the second one to roll in, 41-39 Miami, with 5:19 left to go here in the second quarter. Rondo with the ball. Gets it to KCP, back to Rondo. Rondo gets it into AD. AD throws the hammer down. We're tied at 41 apiece. Heat with the ball. They get it into Hero, almost lost it. Hero misses the floater. AD gets the rebound, gets it out to Rondo. Rondo tried to get it into AD, is deflected, but AD picks it up. He gets double teamed. AD misses a tough shot. But Rondo gets it, and Danny Green lays it up and in. 43-41 Lakers. Nice for Rondo to be Johnny on the spot, as he would not give up on the play. And Nunn hits the three. 44-43, the Heat go back up top. Lakers with the ball. They pass it around. They get it to AD. AD gives the Rondo back to Morris. Morris can't get the three to go. Rondo back taps it, and KCP comes up with it. Gives it back to Rondo. Rondo gives it to Morris. Morris kicks out to Pope. Pope can't get the three to go. None with the rebound. Adebayo none with the Adebayo with the rebound. He gives it to Butler, out to Hero. None can't get the three to go. AD with the rebound. Lakers bring the ball up the court, trailing by one. Rondo gives it to Morris. KCP gives it to AD. And Danny Green knocks down the three, 46-44. Lakers back on top. That was definitely nice ball movement by the Lakers on that possession. They get it to Hero. Hero gets fouled, and he'll head to the line and shoot two. Hero knocks down the first. And the virtual fan still looking creepy. Very creepy. Hero knocks down both. No, excuse me. Hero splits the pair. 46-45. Lakers up one. LeBron drives inside, can't get the layup to go. Miami with the rebound. Okay. Okay, as the Heat tried to score on the layup, it goes out of bounds. Lakers get the ball back. Rondo with the ball. Morris misses the three. Miami with the rebound. Duncan Robinson with it. I mean, excuse me, Hero with it. Wow. They call, well, the ball hits the side of the backboard. And they're saying it's going to stay with Heat ball because they're saying LeBron touched it. And looking at the replay, LeBron did not touch that ball at all. Not even not even one black stripe. So Frank Vogel is going to challenge the call. Basically, all LeBron was basically doing was giving Hero a high five, pretty much. He did not touch that ball at all. So the Lakers will win that challenge and get the ball back. Right, y'all excuse me for a moment. I got to step away and I'll be right back. Don't go away. My apologies, y'all. As the Lakers won the challenge, but they couldn't couldn't score on the shot. But the Heat get called for an offensive foul, so the Lakers get the ball back, lead by 1. All right, as LeBron misses the jumper, the Heat with the rebound, trying to go back up 1. Butler with the ball, gives it to Nunn. Iguodala gets the Hero. Hero can't get the 3 to go. Rebound to the Lakers. Morris throws it to AD. They're double teaming AD. Caruso gets the 3 to go. Alex Caruso from downtown. 49, 46, 45. Lakers by 4. With 14 seconds left to go here in the first half. Butler with the ball. Crowder misses the 3. And Hero gets the offensive board and bounces in. 49, 47. Lakers. And that's where we'll stand after after the first half. You know, it's been kind of a grinded out game here so far in the first half. You know, it seems like every time the Heat go on a run, Lakers come back with a run of their own and vice versa. But after 2 quarters of basketball, the Lakers lead the Heat 49-47. And I'll be back with my first half analysis. Don't go away. Sorry about that, y'all. My apologies. Okay. They make that one out. All right. The start of the third quarter. The Heat have a 1-point lead on the Lakers. Lakers with the ball. They give it to Danny Green. Danny Green misses the three. The Heat with the rebound. Heat down the floor. Robinson with the ball. Gives it to Butler. Butler gives the Hero back to Butler. Nice ball moving here to get it back to Hero. Wow. Hero gets a nice floater to go. 52-49 Miami. Lakers with the ball. LeBron with the ball. Gets it to Green. Green drives. Stolen by the Heat. Bad pass by Danny Green. Crowder step back. Can't get the three to go. KCP with the rebound. LeBron with the ball. Gets it to KCP. KCP knocks down the three to tie the game at 52 apiece. Excuse me, Markieff Morris. My mistake. Markieff Morris is in the game. As LeBron gets called for the blocking foul. Man, he put up a prayer on that floater. Adebayo is at the free throw line. Adebayo knocks down the first. Right now, this pace is in the Heat's favor. They want a slow game. They want a grind out game. They're definitely trying to go for an old school, 80 to 78 type game. As Adebayo knocks down the second, the Heat go back up 54-52. LeBron with the ball gives it to Green. Green kicks it out to Morris. Morris is in the post. Morris can't get the layup to go. Rebound Miami. Butler gets it to Adebayo. Adebayo gets blocked by AD. Jimmy Butler tried to save it, but Danny Green comes up with the ball. Gives it to Morris. Green gives it to AD. AD gives it to LeBron. And the ball is kicked out of bounds. Lakers will keep it. But definitely like the defense by the Lakers. As they got the turnover, LeBron with the step back three, knocks it down. LeBron all the way from downtown. The Lakers go up 55-54. All right, the Lakers with the steal. But it looks like the Heat will keep it. Yeah, the Heat will keep it. All right, the Lakers get a steal. And Danny Green throws the hammer down. The Lakers go up by 3, 57-54. Oh, yeah, this is going to be an old school grinded out game. 90 style. Jimmy Butler gets it to Hero. The Hero back to Butler. Butler tries a three, won't get it. LeBron with the rebound. LeBron gets it to Green. Green gets it into Davis. Back to LeBron. LeBron lays it up and in, and the Heat go up 61-54. Heat up by 59-54. My mistake. Heat up by 5. Eric Spoelstra calls timeout to talk things over as the Lakers come out here on a 6-0 run. Moses Harper, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. You said, "Come on, Lakers." Man, the way this game is going, Moses, man, this is gonna be like a playoff game in the '90s. You know, y'all remember those '90s playoff games where it was like what 88 to 83 or 82? The way the pace of this game is going, that's where this is headed right now. One of those kind of games, because this game has definitely been a grind out game so far. If this even gets to the '90s, I'll be surprised. The way the pace of this game is going right now. But the Lakers are holding a 5-point lead. You know, they definitely have played some solid defense here so far in the third quarter as they got some turnovers, you know, got some steals, especially that last one with Jimmy Butler. Danny Green didn't give up. You know, he stripped. He did a great job, excuse me, of stripping Jimmy Butler. And down the other end, the Lakers converted it into points. And also got to give AD credit on the block on Adebayo to set up the whole Danny Green strip. So Moses, what do you think about the game so far? All of y'all that's here in this live stream, give me your thoughts on this game. Do y'all think this game is going to be grinded out? Leave your thoughts in the chat. Virtual fans still looking creepy. The Lakers are on a 7-0 run, and the Heat have 10 turnovers here in this third quarter, and the Lakers have scored 13 points off of those turnovers. Heat with the basketball. They get it into Crowder. Crowder knocks down three. It's 59-57 Lakers. Definitely got to close out better on the perimeter if you're the Heat. LeBron with the ball. LeBron's going to take a step back jumper and knocks it down. LeBron once again from downtown. 62-57 Lakers. Butler can't get the layup to go. AD with the rebound. LeBron gives it to Morris. Morris gives it to AD. AD gives it back to LeBron. He gives it to KCP. KCP gives it back to LeBron. As Duncan Robinson is guarding him. LeBron draws contact as he goes inside, and he'll shoot two. Wow, LeBron misses another free throw. Gotta make your free throws. LeBron switched the pair, 63-57 Lakers. Lakers up 6. Hero gets it into Crowder. No, excuse me, into Butler. Gets it to Hero. Now Duncan Robinson knocks down the 3. Wow. 63-60 Heat within 3. Man, this has definitely been a slow paced game. LeBron with the ball, gives it to AD. And the Lakers call a timeout. See, the problem is with the Lakers, they keep on going under the screen. You got to get over the screen to get to those Heat shooters. Because once, they get under the screen, they're open. So the Lakers got to do a better job of getting over those screens. Also, get a little physical on those screens. Let say Adebayo know, hey man, you're not about to Debo me now. Come on. You ain't gonna. I ain't red. You ain't gonna take my chain and ride off with my beach cruiser. But the Lakers definitely got to do a better job of closing out on those 3-point shooters. That's one of the main reasons the Heat are still in this game, because of the shooting of dudes like Hero and Robinson, and to a certain extent Crowder. So I want to know what's y'all thoughts on this third quarter. Leave your comments in the chat. Yep, for the Lakers, like I said, they definitely have to be a little more aggressive on defending the perimeter and find ways to get over those screens. Because once the Heat shooters go under the screen, they're wide open, and 9 times out of 10, they're going to release that ball quickly. So the Lakers defenders can't have enough time to react. So we're about to see how the Lakers are going to respond out of this timeout as they are holding on to a 3-point lead. Wow, LeBron's pass is stolen by Crowder. And Crowder is fouled and he'll head to the line. That was an ill-advised pass by LeBron. Definitely ill-advised. Crowder hits the first. And AD with only 8 points here tonight. He's got to get going. Crowder hits the second. Heat back within one, 63-62. They have Rondo here in the game. Rondo gets it into LeBron. Back to AD. AD can't get the three to go in. Wow, AD can't even buy a basket right now. The Heat with the ball. Right, they try to get inside the Butler, deflected out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball with 6 seconds left to go on this shot clock. Butler drives inside, turnaround jumper. Can't get it to go. LeBron with the rebound. LeBron, gotta be careful. Almost lost the handle. Can't be careless with the ball. Gets it to Rondo. Rondo drives inside. Pass deflected out of bounds. The Lakers will keep it. Wow, AD knocks down the long two. 65-62 Lakers. AD definitely needed that. The Lakers needed that. With the ball, gets it to Robinson. And the Heat can't get the three ball to go. I would have tied it. Lakers with the rebound. Rondo with the ball. As Kuzma's in the game also. He gives it to LeBron. Wow, LeBron with a long three. Is it going to get counted or will it just be common foul? The ref's about to take a look. Okay, so they're looking to see did the foul happen before or after the shot? Man, so close. Because just as the whistle was blowing, LeBron was just releasing the ball. Okay, so the three does not count, but the foul on Adebayo stands, so the Lakers will have it side out. Okay, Kelly Olynyk returns to the game for the Heat. Wow, Butler with the steal on LeBron. And LeBron blocks it, but it's a foul. As LeBron is upset with Kuzma. Kuzma shouldn't have been inbounding that ball. He shouldn't have. He's never been a good inbounder. So Jimmy Butler is at the free throw line. And he hits the first. Butler hits the second, and it's a 1-point game, 65-64. Lakers by 1. LeBron with the ball. And Kuzma atones for the turnover with the 3. 68-64 Lakers. Butler with the ball. And he throws it away, so the Lakers will get it back. All right, LeBron with the ball. Gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma's going to try another 3. Can't get that one to go. Rebound. Miami. Iguodala's back in the game. He gets it to Olynyk. Olynyk gets it to Nunn. Nunn puts up the 3. Can't get it to go. And the ball bounces to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler misses the bank shot. LeBron with the rebound. Kicks it out to AD. And AD knocks down the 3, 71-64 Lakers. And this is the largest lead of the night for the Lakers. As AD is starting to heat up here, no pun intended, in this third quarter. They get it to Iguodala. Iguodala gets it to Olynyk. And Olynyk gets inside. He draws the foul. He'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. That was definitely a nice pass by KCP to get it to AD. And he knocks it down for 3. Olynyk hits the first free throw. As Kelly Olynyk is scoring his first points tonight. Olynyk knocks down the second. 71-66 Lakers. Rondo with the ball. Rondo puts it up. Can't get it to go. Miami with the rebound. Jimmy Butler with it. AD guarding him. And they call the foul on Rondo, and the Heat are in the bonus. Don Cheadle is one of the virtual fans. And JB Smooth. Robinson's at the free throw line. He hits the first. Bam comes back into the game. Butler sits down. LeBron sits down to get a breather. Robinson hits the second, 71-68, 3-point game. Rondo brings the ball up the court. LeBron gets it into AD in the post. Gets it to Morris. Morris back to AD. AD can't get the turnaround jumper to go. Nunn secures the rebound. Wow, Kelly Olynyk drives all the way inside, lays it up and in. 1-point game, 71-70. No way in the world Kelly Olynyk should have that drive like that. AD can't get the three to go. But Caruso comes in, gets the offensive board. He is fouled. But no way in the world Kelly Olynyk should have had that easy of a drive to the basket. They get it into AD. They're tilting the floor towards him. AD has to get it out. Rondo gets it back to AD. And AD gets slapped in the face. That's on the foul is on Iguodala. And now the Lakers are in the bonus. AD will step to the free throw line. AD knocks down the first. AD knocks down the second, 73-70. Lakers by 3 with 47 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. They get the ball to Olynyk. Olynyk can't get the three to go in. That would have tied the game. AD with the rebound. They give it to Rondo. Rondo gives it to AD. Wow, AD couldn't get the shot to go. Olynyk with the rebound. Hero gives the ball to Olynyk. Wow, Iguodala almost lost it out of bounds. Hero puts up the three, can't get it to go. And AD gets the rebound, and the Heat gets called for a loose ball foul. With 4.7 seconds left to go here in the third, AD will step to the line and shoot two. And Bam gets called for the loose ball foul here. AD knocks down the first. Jimmy Butler comes back into the game. Kuzma sits down. LeBron comes back into the game. AD hits the second, 75-70. Lakers with 4.7 left to go. Butler with the ball. Jimmy Butler can't get the three to go down at the buzzer. And after three, the Lakers lead by 5, 75-70. So Now this is setting up to be an interesting fourth quarter. Y'all excuse me for a moment. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Kuzma knocks down a pair of free throws. The Lakers lead 76-72 to start the fourth quarter. The Heat with the ball. Jimmy Butler with it. Iguodala misses the three. LeBron gets the rebound, gets it out to Rondo, gives it to Caruso, but Caruso steps out of bounds, so the Heat will get the ball back. Adebayo is on the exercise bike. They give it to Butler. Butler gives it to Hero. Hero will try a three and knocks it down. The Heat down 176-75. Can't get over those screens. LeBron kicks it out to Caruso. Gives it to Morris. Morris draws a foul, and he'll step to the line for 3 free throws. The foul is on Olynyk. So Marquise Morris will step to the line for 3 free throws, excuse me. He hits the first. Like I said, this game is going to be an old school grind out game. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a, say, 92-86 type final. Morris hits the second. All right, Morris gets all 3 free throws, 79-75. Lakers back up 4. Heat with the ball. Jimmy Butler with it. Gives it to Nunn. Excuse me, Iguodala. No, Nunn. Nunn goes all the way inside. AD blocks it. Olynyk tried to save it, but the Lakers will get it back. AD took a shot to the head. A little bit shaken up, but he gets up under his own power. That was a nice block by AD. Olynyk couldn't save it out of bounds, so the Lakers will get the ball back, leading by 4. Right, Caruso brings the ball up the court, gets it into LeBron. LeBron kicks out to Morris, back to LeBron. LeBron with a turnaround jumper and knocks it down. LeBron with a nice turnaround. 81-75 Lakers. And Eric Spoelstra calls timeout to talk things over as the Lakers lead by 6. All right, so the Lakers take a 6-point lead thanks to LeBron's turnaround jumper in the post. So what's key for the Lakers here in the fourth quarter to win this game, they got to get stops and scores. And they definitely got to do a better job of defending the 3-point line. Like I've been saying throughout this live stream, they have to go over the screen, not under it. They got to stay attached to the Heat shooters. Also, they got to stay attached to Butler. Because you definitely don't want him to go off and have a big fourth quarter. All right, so what are y'all thoughts on this to the start of this fourth quarter? Leave your comments here in the chat. But the Lakers definitely cannot. So the Lakers cannot let up defensively here. They gotta definitely find ways to shut down the Heat. All right, so the Heat with the ball, and Hero tries to attempt the three, but it sails out of bounds, and the Lakers will get the ball back. They're showing Eric Spoelstra rising up through the Heat ranks. He looks like a high school kid in those pictures. Lakers with the ball. LeBron gives it to Caruso. Caruso puts up the three, can't get it to go. Morris gets the offensive board, gets it out to AD. Morris gives it to LeBron, kicks out to Morris. Morris is going to try a three, can't get it to go. Crowder gets the rebound. Butler gets it to Crowder. And Tyler Hero knocks down a three. 81-78. Lakers by three. AD shaking up once again as he's taking a beating here tonight. All right, medical timeout as the Lakers training staff is looking after AD. We're taking a look at AD. As I said, he's definitely taking a beating here in this game tonight. As the Lakers clean to a 3-point lead. As I keep on saying, Lakers got to close out on the Heat shooters. You can't leave guys like Hero open. Optics, what's up, man? So you asked me Heat or Lakers. Well, going in tonight, I said the Lakers will win this game tonight. So I'm going with the Lakers. So Optics, what do you think about the game so far? All right, AD is going to stay in the game. Lakers with the ball, holding on to a 3-point lead. And Rondo gets the lob to AD. AD throws the hammer down, 83-78. Lakers by 5. As LeBron and AD both have 19. AD fronting Jimmy Butler. Robinson hoists up a 3. And wow, he gets it to go. Man, that's a hell of a shot. 83-81, 2-point game with 6:48 left to go here in this fourth quarter. LeBron with the ball. Lakers got to get a score here. Rondo gets it to KCP. KCP can't, hit the shot. Adebayo with the rebound. Butler drives and ties the game. 83 apiece. LeBron's upset, but there's no need to be upset because you did not get around the screen quick enough. LeBron goes inside, gets the layup to go, plus the foul, and he'll step to the line to complete the 3-point play. Like I said, this is like these old school 90s or 2000s playoff games. You know, y'all remember, if y'all old enough, y'all remember those type of games where we would see like finals of, say, 91-86. This is a big 3-point play here. LeBron converts the three-point play, 86-83 Lakers by 3. Like I said, if the Lakers really want to win this game, they got to get some stops and scores. Hero chase. All right, and Hero gets called for the travel as he put up the runner. And Hero definitely took some extra steps. All right, so the Lakers with the ball, clinging to a 3-point lead. LeBron with it. LeBron puts up a 3, can't get it to go. Rondo with the rebound. KCP gets it inside to LeBron. LeBron gets hammered and he'll step to the line. Man, he definitely got fouled hard. LeBron knocks down the first. LeBron knocks down the second, 88-83. Lakers by 5. As the Lakers are already in the bonus, the Heat with the ball. Jimmy Butler with it. Crowder gets it to Hero. Got to stay with him. Butler gets it to Adebayo. Adebayo gets the layup to go, 88-85. Heat within 3. Lakers with the ball. LeBron puts up the 3, can't get it to go. But the Lakers get the offensive board. AD, turnaround jumper, can't get it to go. LeBron gets fouled. He'll step to the line. And Sydney, guess what? I got viewers, fool. It ain't just on YouTube. I got them on Twitch and Facebook. And I got more viewers than you ever have in your whole lifetime. Sydney, you just mad because nobody want to look at your ugly face. Matter of fact, let me put you in timeout. LeBron knocks down the first free throw. LeBron gets the second one to roll in. 90-85, Lakers by 5. With 4:33 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Hero gets the Butler, back to Hero. Hero with the step back. Wow, Hero gets one hell of a 2-pointer off. 90-87. The Heat are not going away. LeBron with the ball. Ron gets it to Rondo. Rondo back to LeBron. KCP with the 3, can't get it to go. And Crowder wrestles for the rebound. The Heat can tie this game up. And Eric Spoelstra calls timeout to talk things over. All right, so this game is getting interesting as we're going down to the final minutes. Man, this has been an old school playoff battle here. Game 2, we got a bunch of offense. Now, here in game 4, we got a lot of defense. And this definitely feels like a heavyweight bout here in this fourth quarter. So, what are y'all thoughts on this fourth quarter? Leave your thoughts in the in the chat. Excuse me, man. This has been one great game, man. It's been an old school battle. This has definitely been an old school battle here. All right, Butler with the ball. Gives it to Adebayo. Gives it to Hero. Hero draws the foul. He'll step to the line. And these are the first free throw attempts for the Heat here in the fourth. And I don't understand why the Lakers aren't trying to go inside more. They're already in the bonus. Hero with 17 points, make it 18. Wow, Hero misses the second. 90-88, Lakers. Lakers by 2. Rondo with the ball, gives it to LeBron. Adebayo against LeBron. LeBron can't get the 3 to go. Wastes the possession. Jimmy Butler's going to try a 3. Can't get it to go. LeBron with the rebound. Wow. LeBron gets it to KCP. KCP knocks down the 3, 93-88 Lakers. With 2:49 left to go here in the fourth. And KCP with 13 points here tonight. Wow. And KCP gets called for the foul as he tried to get the steal on Hero. Fouled out of bounds, side out. Timeout called by the Lakers as they want to talk things over defensively as they hold on to a 5-point lead here late in the fourth quarter. Man, this has been a fun fourth quarter. Watching this go back and forth. All right. They inbounded it. They inbounded to Butler. AD with AD on Butler. Gives it to Bam. They get it to Hero. Back to Adebayo. No, Adebayo banked it in, but it was too late. The ball was still in his hand when the shot clock went off, so it's a 24-second violation. But I think Spoelstra is going to want that reviewed. Let's see on the replay. Nah, he didn't get it off in time. It was still in his hand. It was still in his hands when the shot clock went off. Laker ball. Rondo gives it to LeBron. Lakers lead by 5. They definitely need a score here. Ron gives it to KCP. KCP gets the layup to go. 95-88 Lakers with 1:59 left to go here in this fourth quarter. And the whistle's been blown. Now they want to review the Adebayo shot at the as the shot clock expired. Wow, unbelievable! How are you gonna try to review a previous play while another play that's just been ran? That's ridiculous. NBA needs to look at that rule. That is so dumb. All right. So the shot wasn't good. Heat with the ball. Jimmy Butler with it. AD's guarding him. Gives it to Robinson. Robinson can't get the 3 to go. Lakers couldn't secure the rebound. The Heat with the ball. Tyler Hero gives it to Crowder, and Crowder knocks down the 3. And the Heat are within 4, 95-91. As LeBron took a little contact on the play. But if you're the Lakers, you got to secure that rebound. You definitely got to secure that rebound. And the Lakers definitely did a better job on him defensively here tonight. Rondo with the ball. And Rondo goes all the way to the hole, gets the layup to go. 96-91 Lakers. Bruce, there is 1:16 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Wow, Hero couldn't get the shot to go. AD with the rebound. 58 seconds left to go. Rondo with the ball. Rondo gives it to AD. AD with the 3 and puts it in. AD from downtown, 198 Lakers by 9. And the Heat called timeout. With 39 seconds left to go, the Lakers take a 9-point lead, and looks like they are headed towards 3-1 and one win away from their first championship since 2010. As the Lakers have definitely come up big here in the fourth quarter. You know, they played some pretty good defense. They've hit some timely shots as the Heat kept on, you know, coming back, fighting. But the Lakers would always have an answer. You know, there have been big shots by Rondo, KCP, AD. LeBron's had a couple. So the Heat definitely have to play some quality defense here. They definitely got to close out on the shooters. They got to guard that 3-point line well. You definitely don't want to give up a three to somebody like a Hero or a Robinson or a Crowder. So the Lakers definitely got to be aware of that 3-point line. Just stay on. They got to stay on their men here on this possession. Crowder gets it into Butler. Butler gets it into Hero. Hero gets it into Butler. And Butler throws the hammer down. 193. Okay. That's something you can live with. AD has the ball. Wow. And AD throws it away. So the Heat get the ball back. Jimmy Butler gets blocked by AD. Lakers with the ball. Caruso throws it ahead to LeBron. And LeBron is fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line and try to ice this game. With 10.9 seconds left to go, and the Lakers are about to go up 3-1 in these NBA Finals. So the Lakers are one win away from their 17th NBA title in franchise history and their first title since 2010. LeBron knocks down the first free throw. And LeBron rolls in the second, 102-93, Lakers. Hero puts up the shot, knocks down the three, but it'll be all for naught. And the Lakers win 102-96, and now they lead this series 3-1. Despite AD starting slow, he definitely got hot in the second half. And he definitely knocked down some big shots especially here in the fourth quarter. He played some tremendous defense in the fourth, especially on Jimmy Butler as he got the block that basically sealed the game for the Lakers. The Heat, they definitely did all they could. They gave a hella effort. Bruce, you're welcome. But the Heat definitely gave it a gallant effort. They did all they could. Man, this game went down to the wire, but they just came up a little bit short. And now the Lakers are one win away from their first championship in 10 years, their 17th NBA title in franchise history. So I know all the Laker fans, y'all happy out there, up 3-1. And you know, LeBron and AD both started off slow, but they got hot at the right time. Also, the role players stepped up. KCP knocked down some big shots. Also, Rondo scored big. Kuzma knocked down some key shots. So this was definitely an overall team effort by the Lakers. The Heat, they definitely had their chances to win this game, but in the fourth quarter, they missed some key shots. Also, they had some defensive lapses on the Lakers. None of them had an answer for AD once he got hot. AD in the second half was just a man amongst boys, and he was just too much for the Heat. Hero had a great game. Crowder was pretty solid. Adebayo, his first game back, he had a solid game, but he was no match for AD. So let's see what happens Friday night. Will the Lakers in this series to capture their first NBA crown in 10 years, or will the Heat somehow find a way to extend this to a game 6? Or can the Heat pull off a Cavs? Can they come back from a 3-1 deficit and win it all? Definitely going to be interesting. So I can't wait to come back here Friday night with y'all to do the live stream for Game 5. We're definitely going to see what happens. Also, can't forget about Danny Green and Caruso. They definitely contributed tonight. So, man, this was a fun game to do the live stream. This was an old school playoff battle. I'm very surprised that this game got into the 100s because the way the pace was going, I thought it was going to just stay in the mid to late 80s, like the 90s and 2000s. but, definitely this game went back and forth down to the wire. Everything you would want in a finals game. But the Lakers showed that they were the more superior team. But the Heat definitely gave the Lakers a run for their money. They made them work for this win. And now the Lakers can close it out Friday night to win it all. And I definitely can't wait. So make sure y'all come back Friday night at 8 o'clock for the live stream during Game 5. And also, make sure y'all stay tuned to the premiere for my new podcast Thursday called Unadulterated. Give y'all the link once again. First episode premieres Thursday. And I definitely thank God for all of y'all wanting to tune into this live stream. To talk the game, talk sports, watch me eat. I enjoy doing these live streams for y'all. And I just hope that I put a smile on your face and joy in your heart. I hope I made your dark days a little bit brighter, and I hope I made your bright days even brighter than what they already were. I definitely enjoy doing these live streams for y'all. So I appreciate y'all love and support. And once again, if you want to donate to the channel, you can donate via Cash App or PayPal. There's the Cash App cash tag, $ talking in grubbing. Here's the PayPal email, talkingandgrubbing@gmail.com. Or if you want to buy official Talking and Grubbing merchandise, you can buy it at Teespring teespring.com. And here is the Teespring store website, the link. I'm selling t-shirts, hoodies, long sleeve tees, face masks. Oh, upside down. Face mask, and a lot more. You know, definitely reasonable prices. Also, from now until November 30th, I'm offering $15 off your purchases. There's the promo code TNG Fall. Also, you can get 10% off or 20% off. There's the 10% off promo code. Merch, when you type it in, make sure you type in 3 instead of E. Here's the 20% off promo code TNG 2020. And I'm also offering free shipping on your purchase. There's the promo code for that, free ship 20. Like I said, reasonable prices and definitely quality merchandise. So once again, I got to get out of here, y'all. Thanks for joining me. You know, this live stream was fun. Had fun chatting with a lot of you, except for that one hater. But anyway, that hater's not going to slow this down. This train's going to keep on rolling. Can't wait to do this again till Friday night. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the premiere of my new podcast on Anchor.fm come Thursday. You can also listen to it on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify, as well as other podcast platforms. Lucas, you have a good night too. Thank you. Thank you for watching. So until Friday, y'all have a good one. Love y'all to life. QC out. And make sure and you have a good morning, noon, or night.